Hi everyone! So we're going to do another what I ate today video, but this one is going to be different than my normal vlog ones because what I'm going to do in this what I eat today video vlog is I'm going to vlog, of course, everything I eat, but I'm going to weigh it to the gram, and then I'm going to log it all into cronometer at the end of the day so and just share it with you guys so we can see how much nutrition and energy and everything that I actually did get from my raw foods, my raw vegan diet here for today, and we'll just see what it looks like. And so my first meal that I'm having, it's actually almost noon, so we can see that right there, guys. It's almost noon, and I'm feeling just a little bit of the hunger, and but I really want to juice. So in this one, I am having, I'm putting 2 large Fuji apples in there, 2 medium carrots, 2 large celery ribs, and roughly 1/3 or to a half of a large beet here. And this is my juicer. I have a Green Star juicer, so I'm going to juice that. And then I think what I'm also going to have is I might have a grapefruit with it. We'll see. Okay, so what I did to weigh everything is I had my food scale here, and I just weighed everything in grams, and so I wrote it all down here. Now I'm going to chop everything up and juice it. Alrighty guys, it is ready. Pull it out a little bit, give it a little stir. Give it a little stir and do a nice tasty taste test. I love it when it fills all the way to the top. Woman, what are you doing? Be good, Elsie. Be a good girl. Nothing is dang better than a beet juice. Come on, people. I don't understand why people don't love beets. Beets are sweet, they're delicious. Oh my gosh, so delicious, wow. And this is another thing about when you juice, it really makes you realize, like, gives you stone cold, hard evidence right before your eyes how much water is in produce and how important it is for the body to get the water, but how important it is for the body to get it from our food. I mean, just in that produce that you guys saw on the cutting board there, filled this whole glass full of liquid. That is amazing. All this liquid was in that produce, and it's like all you raw foodies out there know, it is the pure vitamin water, the real vitamin water, and that's so true. And there's just something even more special about it, about the vitamin water, when you get your water straight from your produce. It's a lot different than getting water from your sink or distilling it or however you drink your water. The water straight from the produce is so much better. So I'm on my cronometer now, guys, and this is my first meal, the juice in the morning. So those are all my exact measurements in grams. Remember, we did the apple, carrots, beets, and celery. So this is the calorie energy breakdown right there. Very good start to for the first meal of anyone's day, really. That gives you a good amount of calories and protein, 7 grams of protein in that. Awesome. And in just that one juice in the first meal, look at the truckload of nutrition in that. Oh yeah. So next, you guys, for meal number 2, it is 4 o'clock. So I'm not sure if you guys can see over there. My phone is plugged into the wall here. I run it low on battery, so right there you can see it's 4 o'clock. I'm definitely ready for another meal. So I'm making a peanut butter smoothie shaky shake, and it's so mighty tasty. I love this one, but let's blend this up and I'll show you what I got in there, guys. Alrighty guys, this is a current favorite smoothie shaky shake that I have been loving so much. Wowie gazowie. That is so tasty. And what I've got in here, guys, is I have frozen bananas, medjool dates, Zahidi dates, peanut butter powder, vanilla bean powder, and Zico coconut water. Now, I most definitely would, I love it with Deglet Nor dates, where it's half medjool dates and half Deglet Nor dates, because Deglet Nor dates have like a nutty cheesecake flavor, but of course you use whatever type of dates you want, and whatever date that you use, it always changes up the flavor, as all you raw foodies know. Holy of holies. So this is what it looks like with my next meal that I put in. Remember, I had the peanut butter smoothie, shaky shake. So there's all my exact ingredients there. I did have vanilla bean powder, but it's so small that it's not even worth adding in there. So I didn't add the vanilla bean powder on there. So this is the total calorie rundown. See, that's why it's important to get that fruit in, because that's where we get our calories from and our carbohydrates. And yes, there is protein in there. Look at that, I'm already up at almost 20 grams of protein already, and already almost at 5 grams of fat. So let's just take a quick look at only that one smoothie. So just that one peanut butter smoothie, that is almost an 1,000 calorie meal, which is good. That's good. This is the bulk of my calories for the day here. So, and look, there's almost 12 grams of protein in there, lots of carbohydrates, and low fat. So after 2 meals, this is what the nutrition breakdown looks like. Hitting everything mighty nice. Okay, wonderful, lovely. So I'm on to my 3rd meal for the day here, guys, and I'm having my deep dish sweet pea veggie deep dish bowl here, and I've got roughly 3 cups of sweet peas in there, and chopped celery and cracked black pepper in there. I'm debating whether I should put cherry tomatoes or not, but most likely they'll probably end up going in there. But I have my sesame seed dressing, savory creamy sesame seed dressing, which you guys most certainly can go find in my Make It Raw recipes playlist. It's super delicious, but instead this time I only used roughly 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds instead of 4. So here it's all put together here, guys. I actually added a lot of romaine in there also, and it's actually really good with green curly kale and red or the purple kale also, but I don't have that on hand. But hey now, it's all good. Any type of green is really good anyways. And I didn't put no cherry tomatoes because I'm just not feeling them little darlings there tonight, so it's just going to be this. And it is roughly 8:30, 9 o'clock that I'm eating right now. And you guys, this is not how I normally eat. I usually finish dinner a lot earlier than that, but my schedule lately has been very screwy, and kind of has messed me up for a while. Excuse me. And so I'm making do with what's going on here. You know, when life happens, you just got to go with the flow. So I'll be munching on this little by little because that smoothie that I had was very filling, and 4 hours later I'm still kind of full, but I'm starting to get on the little hungry side, so that's why I made dinner. But it'll just be munching on it definitely for the rest of the night here. But that's another thing, you guys, is the times that we normally eat is different for everybody, because there's a lot of people who say that they stop eating by 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm like, what? Or they start eating at 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh. But you know what? I understand. It's understandable because we all have different schedules, and I am one who does not like to get up super early. I like to sleep in. I like to get my sleep, and our schedules are just different, you know? And so our eating patterns are eating times throughout the day are different too. So for me, I always like to start eating more in like from between 11 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. That's kind of when I like my first meal. But that's just Miss Staci here, guys. So this is one of my favorite dinner dishes at the moment. So this has been an absolute favorite. And since I live up here in Alaska, any of you guys who have followed me long enough, you know this. And if you're gonna live in Alaska, vitamin D is required because the sun is void up here, okay? And even when it is out, the rays are not strong enough to provide adequate vitamin D for most of the year. So I take a high dose and I take it as often as I can. So this is a liquid and it just requires 1 drop. So I put 1 drop in my dinner there. So I added my last meal, my dinner meal there, guys, and I finished everything. So I got that logged in, so that's what it looks like. And then of course I added my vitamin D supplement there too. And so this is my calorie breakdown. And let's see here. It is literally 80, almost 80, 10, 10. Very good, very good. I feel darn good for today. So here, right now, and I know I will tomorrow too. And so that's the energy. I almost got 2,000 calories in. That's wonderful. Got plenty of calories for my day. Protein, look at that. I got 41 grams of protein in today. The carbohydrates, hit my carbohydrate needs. Fat, perfect. Awesomely perfect. So let's take a peek-see at the total nutrition, vitamins and minerals that I got in. So I got pretty close on most of my levels there. That is absolutely wonderful. Not every day. Every day you are not, well, for me, you guys, I don't hit my targets every day, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. I get plenty of sodium, I get plenty of calcium, I get plenty of everything. And I know iodine, a lot of people talk about iodine. That's a whole nother topic. My omega-3s are, you kind of don't want your omega-6s to be higher than your omega-3s, but you know, if you're doing that all the time, it can become a problem. But you definitely want your omega-3s higher than your omega-6s. But I know on those, definitely sesame seeds, that's exactly where the omega-6s are coming from. That's why it's really good to have those hemp seeds, because the hemp seeds have that perfect balance of omega-3s to omega-6s. So you won't really have an imbalance like this. And then of course the B12, everybody talks about the B12. I do have a B12 supplement for that, for that bar right there, but I don't take it all the time because that's a whole nother topic that I will do a whole nother video on. And but you know what, you guys, I do blood tests and I get myself checked and I'm actually a-okay there. I have no problems. So not every day are you going to hit all the targets on cronometer. The cronometer is just a tool to use just for so you can see what is going on, and so you can adjust any areas that need adjusting in your health. Okay, so let's take a quick look at just the dinner. What was just in that dinner? So my sweet pea and celery dinner. That's the breakdown there, okay? So that's the specs on that. 22 grams of protein in that dinner dish. Really good. This was more of a protein and fat focused meal to get the rest of that stuff in my day. Okay, good chunk of calories. Wonderful. And then this is the nutrition breakdown of that dinner. Very good. Very good. And for me, guys, as far as exercise goes, is I just like to go for a walk now. Exercising is a whole different thing for me now because my past was very brutal for me. I'm not going to go down that road right now, but all I do is go for the longest walks that I can go for, what I can do at this point in my life right now. And I love walking. I love staying active and just never really sitting down, so I like to do a lot of walking, so this is perfect. Alrighty everybody, so remember to love being raw, put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you next video, okay? Bye guys!